Hello guys, welcome back to another Genshin video. The Hu Tao banner V1 was just released by MiHoYo, and the 4 stars actually becoming on Hu Tao's V1 are Thoma, which was guaranteed to happen because they already revealed it, and the other two are Sayu and Diona. So this is honestly a pretty loaded banner for the Hu Tao V1. Thoma is rumored to be like the perfect match for Hu Tao if you don't have a Zhongli or someone else like that. And then Diona is used in some of the most popular teams and is a really good support for healing and shielding. Sayu is actually a 4-star that a lot of people don't actually have, but she's really great in Overworld. Because thanks to her elemental skill, you can roll around the entire Overworld at a fast speed, and it makes it really easy to travel. Now, Thoma is actually a shielder and a support person that can spare a lot of pyro. His elemental skill actually procs the shield, which actually inflicts you with pyro, so you can cleanse a lot of negative effects. And then his elemental burst re-procs the shield and also allows you to spew out fire every time a normal attack hits. So it seems like he's going to be really useful, but we'll have to wait until he actually comes out in the game so people can use him at his full potential. And now Sayu, I don't see Sayu being used that much because she is one of the lowest obtained characters in the entire game. But her elemental skill is super useful, and it honestly makes it really fun. It makes her one of the most fun characters in the entire game just because of her elemental skill alone. She can also be a great healer because her healing scales off HP and actually elemental mastery too. So she's a really unique character and really fun to play. And then Diona is one of the best supports in the entire game. Her elemental skills allows her to get a lot of cloud hits and allow her to get a massive shield that honestly can take a lot of hits. And then her burst does a lot of healing. It can actually debuff enemies, thanks to this passive right here. She's used in so many good teams, and you can put on a lot of artifacts like 2-piece, Millilith, Maiden's Beloved. You can put on Noblesse. There's a lot of things you can do with her. Diona is just an overall great character. I know this V1 banner looks really good and you might be tempted to roll on the first day, but as always, wait a little bit before you roll. It's always best to wait a few days and then roll just to see if you do really want the characters on the banner. But be careful if you only try to get Thoma because you could actually get Hu Tao and then you might be mad at yourself for getting her. But Hu Tao is a really meta 5-star that can do a lot of damage in certain teams, and she's quite easy to build because you could do 4 pieces, 2 pieces, and have other artifact sets with her. But of course, if you do really want Hu Tao a lot, then I suggest you wolf on this banner because the banner does have some great 4-stars on it. And as always, just be careful when you try to snipe a 4-star. Now the weapon banner is actually pretty good too. The weapon banner has Elegy for the end and Staff Of Homa for the 5-star weapons. And I'm pretty sure all of us know how OP Staff Of Homa is. Oh, Staff Of Homa is literally god tier for any spear user. The Elegy at the end is also pretty good on people like Venti. So maybe if you do lose your 50-50, you might not be too disappointed, but honestly I only see this mainly used on Venti. So if your Venti does need a boost, this might be a good way to roll on. But the 4-star lineup on this weapon banner is actually really god tier. It has the 2 new bow and pull-on weapons, which are exactly like the other Claymore weapon that came out in the last weapon banner. So these weapons should be also really good because that Claymore can actually rival Wolf's Gravestone at Refinement 1. So you can put this pull-on on someone like your Zhang Ling, Raiden Shogun, and then you could put the bow on someone like Aloy if you have a build, or some other bow characters in the future. Another reason why this weapon banner is actually stacked because it has Sacrificial Sword and then the Wit Sith. If you don't know, Sacrificial Sword is the best weapon insult for Xingqiu. If you guys don't have refinements for this one, then you might want to get some. And the Whip Sip's also one of the best catalysts for catalyst users. It's good on Ningguang, it's good on Mona, it's good on Lisa. All your characters that need more damage, you can put Whip Sip on and it helps a lot. And it also has a crit damage substat, so it allows your artifacts to be more lenient. Then lastly, the Rain Slasher isn't all too good or popular. It does get pretty good at higher refinements, but it's not that crazy. It has a really small niche of playstyles you can use with it. But all in all, this weapon banner is pretty good, so it's kind of tempting, but once again, if you're free to play or something, do not roll on weapon banners. I personally always think weapon banners are not good because you have so many chances to not get the 5-star that you actually want. But if you do end up wanting to roll on this banner because you do like the 5-stars a lot, and the 4-stars are really good on this banner too, go ahead if you wanna, just try not to spend too many because, you know, I just don't like weapon banners. So yeah, those are the 2 banners coming out in just a few days, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, wait a few days before you wish on anything, because you do not want to wish too fast and then regret it later. All in all, Hu Tao's banner is pretty good, and the weapon banner is also pretty stacked. So you might see a lot of people spinning all the Palma gems. So yeah, that's basically all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.